In this episode, we look at multiplying fractions. Hi boys and girls, in this lesson we will multiply a fraction by a fraction, multiply a fraction by a whole number and vice versa, multiply a mixed number by a whole number, a fraction or a mixed number, and solve problems involving the multiplication of fractions. Engage. This is a popular jingle for the multiplication of fractions. Multiplying fractions is no big problem. Top times top over bottom times bottom. Multiplying fractions is no big problem. Top times top over bottom times bottom. Now replace the words top and bottom with the correct mathematical terms and add a tune of your choice to it. Share your addition with a partner, then watch the video on how to multiply fractions at this link: http://unit/multiply-fractions.
Multiplying fractions. You know how we do. Yeah. Peace, y'all. Hope you're feeling all right. Today you're gonna see fractions get multiplied. Okay, so here's how it starts. First, you gotta group up the same parts. The two numerators, those are on top. Multiply them together, yeah, but don't stop. The two denominators, the ones down below, you still got to get the product of those. There's your answer.
Alright, so you can go ahead and watch this video at the link provided. Explore multiplying a fraction by a fraction. There are three simple steps to multiply fractions. Step 1. Multiply the top numbers, the numerators. Step 2. Multiply the bottom numbers, the denominators. Step 3. Simplify the fraction if needed, or simplify before you multiply. Observe the diagram below. So we have 2/5, 2 parts out of 5. We have a half times 2/5, 2/10, 1/5. Do you see that a half of 2/5 is 2/10? Do you see that 2/10 is simpler as 1/5? So let's go. So here we have 2/5, and a half of the 2/5 is 2/10. Example, a half times 2/5. Step 1, multiply the top numbers, and those are the numerators. So we would have 1 times 2, that would give you 2. So 1 times 2, that gives you 2. Step 2, multiply the bottom numbers, the denominators. So we would have 2 times 5, and that would give you 10 as the denominator, and the 1 times 2 would give you 2 as the numerator. Step 3, simplify the fraction. So 2/10 can be simplified to 1/5. How would we do that? So 2 could go into 2 one time, and 2 could go into 10 5 times. Multiplying fractions by a whole number and vice versa. For example, 2/3 multiplied by 5. Make the whole number a fraction by giving it a denominator of 1. So put the whole number over 1. That is, 5 is also the same as 5 over 1. So as a fraction, 5 would be 5 over 1. And if we think about it, any number divided by 1 remains the same. Then continue as before. Make 5 into 5 over 1, and then 2/3 multiplied by 5 over 1. Now just go ahead as normal. Multiply the tops and bottoms. So 2/3 multiplied by 5 over 1 is equal to 2 times 5, and that would be 10. This would be our numerators. And then 3 times 1, these are the bottom numbers or the denominators. So we end up with 10 over 3, or 10/3. Okay, the fraction can be simplified to 3 and 1/3. How many times can 3 go into 10? It can go 3 whole times. 3 3 is 9. My remainder from the 10 would be 1, and we're dividing by 3. So that's how we would end up with 3 and 1/3. To multiply mixed numbers, step 1, convert to improper fractions. Step 2, multiply the fractions. Step 3, convert the result back to mixed fractions. Example, what is 1 3/8 times 3? Now think of pizzas. So here we have a whole pizza and we have 1, 2, 3 here. So this would be our 1 whole and 3/8. Now 1 3/8 is a pizza and 3/8 of another pizza. So here we have the whole pizza and then 3 slices from the next one. First, convert the mixed fraction 1 3/8 to an improper fraction, that is 11/8. Okay, so we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we have 9, 10, 11. So that's how we would end up with 11/8. Okay. Now it says cut the whole pizza into 8s, and how many 8s do you have in all? So we have one lot of 8 plus 3 8s. So 8 and 3 is 11/8. Now multiply that by 3. So this is what we would have. We would have 8, 8, 8, and we have 3 sets of this. And then we have the thirds here, and we have 3 sets of this. So we would have 8 and 8 and 8. So 8 threes would be 24. 24 and 3 here would be 27, and 3 30. 30 and 3 33/8. Okay, because remember that multiplication and addition go together. In fact, multiplication is what? Repeated addition. So here we go. 1 3/8 times 3 would be the same as 11/8 times 3 over 1. We're going to put our what? Whole number over 1 to make it a fraction, and that would be equal to 33/8. So you have 33/8. How do we get this? So our 11 multiplied by the 3 gives us the 33, and our 8 times 1 would give us the 8. Numerator 33, denominator would be 8. And lastly, convert to a mixed number. So how many would we get in all? We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 1 8. So 33/8 is 4 whole pizzas. 4 times 8 would give you 32, and 1/8 left over. So if we were to take all of these pieces, so we see 1, 2, 3 here. So if we take these 3 and put with the 3 here, we would have 6 pieces. And if we take 2 more pieces here, we would make another whole pizza and have 1 left. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 whole and 1/8. And that's what they did here to explain that. And this is what it looks like in 3 lines. 1 3/8 times 3 is equal to 11/8 times 3 over 1, which gives us 33/8, or 4 and 1/8. Evaluate. There are 5/8 of a pie left in the fridge. Daniel ate a quarter of the leftover pie. How much of the pie did he have? Number 2, Olivia took out 8 glasses and poured juice from the pitcher. The capacity of each glass is 8/10 of a liter. If there was enough juice for 6 glasses, how much juice was there? Number 3, Pam baked some cupcakes for her friends. She baked 24 cupcakes. Each cupcake is 2/15 of a pound. If she packed 6 cupcakes into each box, what is the weight of each box? So you're going to do these 3 questions and turn your answers into your teachers. All right. So in this episode, we looked at multiplying fractions. We were able to multiply a fraction by a fraction. Remember, we say multiply tops, then multiply bottoms, simplify as necessary. We multiplied a fraction by a whole number. So, we're going to change that whole number to a fraction and multiply as before. And then we multiplied a mixed number by a whole number or another fraction or another mixed number. The process is the same. We have to change our mixed numbers to improper fractions and then multiply as normal and simplify as necessary. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you in the next episode.